Yo, yo, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We in here. What up, though? What up, though, to the people? It's been a minute since I did a live. I feel like it's probably ain't been, you know, that long, but it feel like it's been a minute. Feel like it's been a minute. So it's good to be back doing this right here. Ledge here, chill with me. It's prediction time. Before I start, I want to say shout out. This is some random shit. Shout out to people who voted for my dog on the whole mattress thing. My dog got to get in the mattress. Shout out to the voters who voted for that. Shout out to my guy Linus, my lady. We put that together. Yeah, man, he getting a new mattress. So shout out to everybody who voted. He finished in fourth. Top five gets that. Some little random shit, but had to throw that in there. I'm proud of shit of that. But yeah, we are here, man. It is time. Salute. Self. What up, Fate? I see you in here. Fate put on a hell of a show at a local event, man. Watch out for him, man. He was punching kind of crazy on somebody from the Midwest. I ain't like that, but I had to, I had to give it up. He was going crazy. Yeah, man. It's prediction time, yo. The app, URLTV, the app. I'm pretty. That's just the name of. That's the name of the pay per view. I mean, that's the name of the shit. Is just URL the app. So that's what I'm rocking with. I'm calling it that. Calling it that. Nothing can't can't change it. It is what it is. But yeah, man, a 2 day event with a jam packed card. I said on the scale of a 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate this shit like a. I'm gonna rate it like a 7. It's a few questionables. I wouldn't say questionables like they don't deserve to be here. It's just that I don't know due to the matchup what they're gonna bring or how motivated the other person is facing them. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what we're gonna be in store for with a couple of these. Definitely a roll the dice type of ordeal. But look, man, sometimes smacking those guys, they put together something, giving you a shot, and sometimes they people rise to the occasion. And you don't expect it. Sometimes it is what you expect, and it's just a nasty battle. Um, what comes to mind? Oh, Big T and franchise. Shout out to E. I remember him saying, "Oh shit, E in here. E in the Discord. What up?" I remember like, I was just about to shout you out randomly. I didn't even know you was here, but what up though? Yeah, I remember me and E was just when we was reviewing that card. I forgot what card that was on, but I think it was like one of the either the Smack Volume was it Smack Volume Day 2 or something like that. And we were just like, yeah, this gonna be the one that's just not gonna be that. Yeah, Day 2 of Volume 5. I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna be it. We knew it, we called it, and that's what it happens. So sometimes these nasty looking battles be a nasty look. It plays into fruition, and it becomes a nasty battle. But sometimes you do get a shocking battle that might live up to the not even to the expectation, might exceed expectations and be something like enjoyable. Like, oh, I remember because I'm not gonna lie, Arts versus Chess on Volume 5 was a battle that a lot of people weren't sure about, and we was just like, ugh. I guess more so because it came out of left field. I think everybody was expecting Chess and Shine. You know what I'm saying? But the boy had Arsenal and made the best of that one. Like I watched that battle recently. He definitely got my vote to win that battle. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, and side note, I think I changed my mind. I think I got O Red beating Geechee on second and third watch. Don't kill me. I know Fate, you West Coast repping, but I had like watch it again. You a guy who respect bars. Watch it again. I think Red got Geechee. Just my thing. Just my thoughts. What up, though? The Jesus in the building. What up, man? Shout out to you, my brother. Um, yeah. So we gonna get right into it, man. Not even gonna really waste too much time because I know it's late and people got things to do. I also know my boy Nico is gonna record something. Shout out to him, Voice of the West. So I want to pop through in his live and see what's going on with him in about an hour or two. So let's kick things off, man. I'm gonna talk about the one. Y'all know how I do predictions, man. I work from the way of what I feel is probably gonna be the worst battle on the card, all the way to I feel is gonna be the best battle on the card. So, with that being said, if I had to pick one, honestly, If I'm just being honest, I'm gonna go with T Top versus Bill Collector. I'm gonna start low there, and the reason why is because I know Bill got a bigger battle coming up. I think we kind of know that Bill got a bigger battle coming up. Also, that T Top battle versus Cortez was good. It was nice, but I just feel like I don't know. I just don't think he's as effective after that whole situation as I don't think he's as effective now after that whole summer impact ordeal. I seen like a lot of the crowd reaction. If you look at that Cortez battle, was from his camp. Everybody on his side, pretty much. I don't know how much people are going to ride with his bars. I don't know how, and I just don't know how motivated Bill is. I know that's weird to say because Bill has battled on Gates of the Garden and he gives niggas like crazy freestyles and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know if this battle is gonna. I feel like this battle got a lot of potential to be something good, but I just don't think in the doing like I said with the situation Bill got with all these other battles he got lined up that may be a little bit more big of a deemed as a bigger plate. I don't know how excited he is for this matchup. Although battling T Top is a good look, you know what I'm saying? Having T Top on your resume and potentially beating him is a good look because T Top don't have a lot of clear losses, not a lot. So if I had to choose who's going to win this battle, I'll probably edge it to T Top. Um, yeah, it's a great opportunity for Bill to gain traction. Yeah, Bill can gain traction with this. Maybe it can build some momentum once he go against somebody else that's elite. But I'm gonna edge it to top based on consistency throughout rounds. I feel like Bill can really have a an incredible round somewhere, but then he tends to have like a big drop off, and he's one of those guys who gets flustered by lack of reaction. Like if you watch the DNA battle, when they wouldn't ride with some of his bars, he kind of just like, you know what, super duper like it was the worst super duper scope he ever did. It was the worst super duper scope, and that's my guy. And Bill is nice, but he's very affected by the crowd because he's a performer, as he should be. You know he thrives off their energy. So when that when that didn't happen, uh, you felt that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with T Top on a 2-1 edge in like a battle that's just gonna be ho hum. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. To be honest with you, yeah. So I got T Top with the edge with the edge. So the next battle after that, I want to talk about. Let me see. Let's talk about this arsenal and drugs. Let's talk about it. Why do y'all feel so? Why do y'all feel this way about drugs to the point where y'all are clowning this man for getting an opportunity? Like it's an opportunity. Either because here's my thing: either y'all just don't think he's nice enough to get the opportunity, or y'all like who would y'all want in place of drugs to battle Arsenal? Like Arsenal has battled everybody damn near, and is drugs not nice to y'all? Because we got to remember, and I tweeted this out when the battle was announced. You know, we were saying this about Chess when Chess got his opportunity versus Geechee. Now, Chess to me is more skillful than drugs, yes, but my comparison is just that we were down and out on Chess after Chess gave us shitty performances. Drugs is coming off of a couple of wins. Like he's coming off of good performances at least. I wouldn't say a couple of wins, but he's coming off of good performances. As far as on URL stages, like he was good against Bill. I thought he was good against Mike P. I've seen him battle somebody else recently too. I just forgot I was on small league, but he's not giving us shitty battles. Like this is what I call a natural progression. Like you do good, you do right by the URL, and they look out for you. They look out for you. He getting looked out for. So I don't see what the gripe is. But in this matchup, it's a tough hill, man. It's a tough hill because Arsenal don't play with young talent, bro. He don't play with younger talent. Selvin said Drugs is one of the top Goonies low key. Well, there's only like three of them left, so that would be accurate. That's a fact. So it's only about like three or four of them left. Ooh, my man E said uh Drugs 2-1. Oh, my man Nico in the building too. Nico TV. Let me see what's up. Let me see unmute you. Sometimes they be saying they can't hear you guys, so I'm gonna see. Y'all let me know once I unmute Nico. Can y'all hear him? Real quick. Yo, 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 Nico, what up though?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me know. Can y'all hear Nico? Let me get some feedback in the chat. Let,
Testing, testing, testing. Can the people hear me?
can y'all hear the guy? De Jesus, Selvin, who else in here? Fate, 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 fate. Let me know. Can y'all hear Nico, or is it just me? They're saying. Let me see what they said. He can win still. Oh, he can hear him. All right, bet. So Nico's here. What up, though, brother? How you doing?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? The voice of the West in the building, man.
Voice of the West. That's
We
a fact,
here,
man.
man.
Are you have a show going on later, right?
Like an hour from now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's why I told people I'm like I'm gonna try to wrap this up because I want to get to your show, man. I really want to talk that about that card. That's a very important card for the West. But right now, we're gonna talk about doing predictions. Uh, T Top versus Bill Collector. Who you got?
Uh, safe pick. The safe pick is picking T Top. The safe pick is picking T Top.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
Bill will be entertaining. I think he'll have some dope material and all that performance and all that good stuff. But I just feel like T Top, after coming from that Cortez battle, I don't feel like he's about to let another person come in that ring and catch him off guard. I feel like Cortez caught him off guard with the way he was approaching that battle, like the angles he took
Yeah,
and how much he really went in on him. T Top kind of came in there for an exhibition, and that shit turned into like a real, like, personal type battle. Like, he
yeah,
really went
facts.
in on
Yeah,
him. So to me, I don't feel like T Top gonna allow another nigga to come in there and catch him off guard. And you know what I'm saying? I know Bill Collector done punched his way out of the hitman situation, but T Top one of the best angles in battle rap, man. If you don't think that he ain't gonna touch on that situation, man, you tripping. So I got T Top too. When I think Bill Collector good enough to get around, but I gotta go with the consistency, man. T Top. I got T Top on that one.
you made some really good points. Yeah, that Cortez battle. Yeah, he got lined up pretty bad. he got lined up. Like he got Cortez versus Hollow Hand type shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, that was definitely a good battle, but I don't think that's why I say I don't think Bill possesses those type of tools to really rock with T Top for 3 rounds. So yeah, I definitely got him. Definitely got T Top with that one. Just so you just came in, so like you caught up to speed. Arsenal and Drugs. First of all, how did you feel when it was announced that Drugs was getting Arsenal? Real shit.
I I didn't have no. I'm gonna be honest, man. I ain't had no issue with drugs getting the battle because drugs to me, and this is where I feel like everybody wild and coming at him sideways about having this battle. Brett, have y'all been paying attention to the last 2, 3 years from drugs? Like, he literally is the epitome of hard work. Like, he didn't have to go through the chitlin circuit. He didn't have to go through the PGs. He didn't travel to other places. When a lot of you battle rappers, I'm gonna keep it real on here. Some of y'all get that call to come out west. A lot of you niggas start charging top tier money when you niggas barely never got paid in your life because you
Ooh,
scared to
talk
come out
about it.
this way. Drugs wasn't scared to come out here and battle. He battled out here. You know what I'm saying? That man travels. He goes to small league and does work. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the people in the Goonies, if you really keep it real, he one of the marks of consistency out the group.
Mm,
Like, homie always comes to fucking work. So for me, his 2019 was like, okay, he deserves a look. You know what I'm saying? And if Arsenal is that look, Arsenal's history is, okay, I take these dudes on the come up who y'all think is dope. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Show him what's up. So for me, I feel like Drugs is definitely well deserved to have the battle. In terms of who's gonna win the battle, that's a different story. Now I feel like the expectation from everybody is Arsenal is going to be in this Geechee twerk chess bag, right?
Yeah.
That's the expectation. But then I look at last year, what happened with Av.
Hmm.
Like there's all like for all these battles that he has where he's going in and he's doing his work, it's always the one. It's always one of them, right? So I think Arsenal gonna bring 3 rounds of good rapping. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna rap really good. He's gonna perform well. And I think I would give him the edge. I just think material wise, Drugs is better than Arsenal. Material wise, I think he's better. Bar quality and all that, I would get an edge to Drugs. But in terms of everything else, Arsenal in a small room environment, that's basically built for his style, just to get in there, rap loud, perform well, you know what I'm saying? Delivery, all that stuff, substance. Yeah, I go Arsenal.
Yes. Sin. Shout out to Sensei. She was like, "What bag was Arsen versus Av a body bag?" Yo, she be going hard on people. Yo, shout out to Sensei.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Going back to that, we'll see. It's kind of tough now because that battle been so long since it happened. I don't really know if it was. Well, it wasn't as bad as what I viewed live. Now, when I seen the battle like in the last month, it wasn't that bad to me. Whatever. He kind of had a battle like that versus Briz where he still had some good shit to say, but he just clearly lost.
Mm. I agree with the whole drugs assessment evaluation. That's what I said. Like, I don't think this is like some come out of nowhere. We giving you a shot just because of who you affiliated to. He really put down some groundwork, and he's been consistent. She thinks tr- drugs isn't good. Ours is a barsman, so he might have a chance. But drugs is trash. I don't think drugs is trash. I think he gets maligned for maybe having similar approach as his fellow Goonie members, like the way they set up their bars and things like that. I just
I
think
don't think
I don't,
Drugs
I
don't
don't
sound
think he,
nothing like him.
yeah, I don't think he sounds like them, but I think I can I see kind of the similarities in how they set up punches and shit like that. But I always say this, man. In the industry, that's what happens when you were a crew. Like y'all kind of had similar traits. Like when you were in Dipset, a lot of them did the hokey pokey, nosy, roly. Like it's a group thing. It's just like if me, you, and let's say E grew up together, we had a similar lingo that only we understood. I've never was really mad at that. But
I think after Twerk, he's the most unorthodox in terms of his style out of the group. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really think he sounds like any of them. Like to me, I'm just gonna keep it real. It's very easy to say somebody sounds like Twerk now because of Twerk's impact. Let's go pre 2016 because there were hundreds of battle rappers who had that same kind of aggressive delivery, loud delivery. There are a lot of them who had that. If you really go back and watch, there's a lot of people who used to try and deliver extra. It never clicked with anybody until Twerk. And like I said, it's impact. But if we gonna keep it real on who sounds like who, Drugs don't sound nothing like nobody in the bro. And I know there ain't no really no Goonies left. I'm just saying, out of that squad of people, you don't sound like none of them niggas at all.
yeah, it's like
I just feel like people were saying that just to kind of like it's easy. It's almost like writing somebody off like, oh no, they sound like Twerk. I ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, I'm saying? It's just an easy way to write somebody off. But to me, man, I think Drugs is fire. You know what I'm saying? It's well deserved the look that he got. And I think battle rap, man, if y'all saying somebody like Drugs don't deserve to get a battle with Arsenal, maybe if you saying, well, Arsenal's a big name, maybe he could have got a different vet like a quartet. But it's like, who do you want in the battle?
I think
You know what
that's
I mean? Like he's
more.
already battled the Mike P's and you know what I'm saying? He done went to war with niggas like the Stewie Newtons, who's kind of like in that like he done already went to war with these niggas. Like who else is there for him to battle at his own level?
But it,
Like if he's gonna take a next step in competition, it's gotta be versus top tier competition. There's no like he's already battled everybody who's
Yeah,
at his level.
I think top tier competition is cool. I think ours just off a name is more in that like goat category. Like you're getting a arguable goat in some people's eyes. So maybe somebody who's not a goat but is a top tier. Like I think if drugs went against Av, I think people would be like, Okay, he got a look. That's what's up. He got Av. You know what I'm saying? I think
But I think, but
Av
I
is a
think it's
look.
also about the matchup. If he was battling Av, I would have had him losing because I feel like Av, the way that he punches, I feel like the matchup would have been a little difficult for Drugs just on a pure like bar count.
Well,
Like
yeah,
if this
yeah.
person's punching more
Those
than you,
drugs flips would have been
it's simple
crazy.
math. Eventually, it's gonna add up. Battling
Yeah,
Arsenal, he's a great rapper, but he's
yeah.
not somebody who's gonna apply pressure to you with the bar. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a performer. He gonna rap good. You know what I'm saying? He'll have a couple things in there that it's like, oh my God, that's crazy. But it's gonna be based around performance and his rapping ability, not necessarily his pen. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like this is a great look for Drugs and a perfect kind of battle for him. Like I don't know, man. I just feel like niggas just don't like niggas from the Goonies. I don't know what it is, but it's like every time you mention somebody, you mention Ryder, somebody gonna have something to say about Ryder. You mention Drug, this guy has something to say about him. Bleezy, Ace, like every single one of them, Jack, every single one of them seems to have something that you punch on. All of them. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of like the convenient thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just kind of get on them, but not Drugs fire to me, man.
All right, I'm gonna go with Rs 2-1. 2-1. I feel like the reason why he didn't go is crazy. I don't think Av is viewed as a young boy to them. I think he and so while yes he's like a newer guy to in Art's eyes if you compare him to the people Art's been going against, I just don't feel like people treat him like that. I feel like they still see, even though Chess has been around just as much, if not longer than Av, Chess is like youthfully young, like age wise, he's young. Twerk, still, he's a young guy. I feel like Drugs is in that same boat. I just don't know, but it got to be a combination. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind just that quick because I just realized I was about to say something that was hypocritical because it's a mix of skill level and being young that kind of brings Arse out. And while you say Drugs is nice and he has flashed some ability of really good rapping and shit like that, he ain't twerking chest nice. So I don't think Arse views him that way either. So I
Well,
don't.
okay, and then that brings up the other point. He ain't that nice. Do you think Arsenal's going to be preparing for him the same way? I don't. I
I
don't
don't.
think he's going to
That's what I'm
give
saying.
him BG twerk and chest level
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
like
You made
material.
me change. Yeah, you made me change my mind. That's why I just changed my mind just that quickly. I don't think. I think it's yeah. I can see Ars not giving a fuck for 2 rounds. I really can. I can see him. I can see Ars going to his traditional filler bag. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Drugs 2-1. I never thought I would say that, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Drugs two
You
one.
know what? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch the pick as well, man. Drugs 2-1, man. We got drugs over here, man. Goonie gang, man. What's up?
Goonie gang. Oh wait, you hey
Nah, I'm
they
sorry.
need more members, bro. You battle rap before. You definitely could be a
Nah,
Goonie.
I'm dead. Nah, I'm dead. Nah, no crews for me. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I got my crew out here in the West, man. I'm good, man. But not yet. Drugs 2-1.
All right,
Yeah,
you heard.
yeah.
Yeah,
Arsenal. It's so unpredictable. Arsenal, like you did this versus the niggas who was like on the come up, then you didn't verse Av, and then I got to go back to your last battle versus somebody of like Drugs caliber. Like you was battling Show Off, and you said like wasn't
yeah,
the same. Man, I don't know, man. It'll be entertaining from ours, but yeah, I'll go Drugs.
yeah. That's we'll see. I'm I'm interested in that battle. I'm not like it's not one I'm highly looking forward to, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Speaking of Goonies, they got another Goonie on the card. Well, it's like about three Goonies on this one. So we're gonna talk about Tay Rock
The
versus
last three remaining ones.
yeah, Tay Rock, Tay Rock versus Glue, man. How we calling this? I feel like
Come on. I
Glue, man.
mean,
I feel like he can't
do we
catch a
really have to
break.
ask this question?
Nah, Glue can't catch a break, man. I just don't. I
You
don't
mean he
get
can't
it.
catch? He can't catch a win.
That's what
When
I'm
is the last time
saying.
he won a battle?
Yeah.
Ledge. When the last time he won a battle?
The last time he won a battle, I think was Chess top of last year or late 2018. That was the last win I remember from him.
So we talking about almost 2 years ago, his last win.
Yeah, roughly. That's about right.
Come on. He beat Chess by default. Like Chess was choking. Come, like man, we. Man, Tay Rock. I mean, this 30 clear. Like we not even like this. Is not even a conversation.
Yeah. Glue, man, I really respect what you do. Shit.
I hate the fact that Gluezy is turning into like because at one time he was really dope. Like he really was dope. He really was like fire. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still dope now. He still got bars, but it's like he turned him. He's like become like that safe battler to book in the undercard. Like you know he gonna bring 3 rounds. It'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really like he not no like oh this is a battle I'm looking for. Like he kind of I don't know this last year and a half like he don't work this way out of like the talks like when I wanted to see him versus Big K at one time like I don't see that no I think Big K was smoking right now.
Yeah, it's crazy too, Nico, because I actually feel like Glue and Glue was good versus Jerry West. Like that Glue versus Jerry West would have beat a lot of people. The
I
Glue
don't think so, bro.
Glue was nice versus Jerry. The first
I
the
think
first and the third. The second
he
one,
was
the second
solid.
round he was bad. Not bad, he was just av. But the first and third, he was good, man. I'm telling you, he was good. Just in comparison, he just got smoked. But you just listen to his bars alone, it was good. Like versus Av, he was good. He would have beat people that night. He's still getting.
But see that's my thing though. Like who do I gotta book you verse to get you to really like elevate?
Got to book him. You can't. It
Like
definitely can't be Tay Rock. I don't know.
no,
Oh
but hear what I'm saying though, bro.
yeah,
When you were on your come up, let's say 2018 and all that, right? You're on your come up, you're doing your thing and all that, and then I start booking you. You know what I'm saying? I book you versus the motherfucking Av. I give you JC. Like I'm giving you all these battles, right? You're not winning none of them. Should like you're not Ryder. You're not winning none of these battles. Like who do I gotta book you versus for you to start winning? Like winning matters, especially in his position. Like for him to elevate, he has to start getting wins. He can't keep oh, well, I'm just gonna go in there with 3 solid rounds. I'm gonna have a good round here. Like you can't be that guy anymore. Like that's out.
I think he could beat franchise low key.
He's not beating franchise right now, bro. Like
I
he
think he can beat franchise.
franchise got wins, bro. Like franchise got clear wins. Gleezy not he don't win. And that's crazy that it had like I don't know, bro. Like the last year and a half been it's wild.
I feel
Like
like
he
I've been
looked
punching on
wild out there, bro.
franchise
Like
too.
I
Let me
can't. I
stop.
gotta go back to what 2018, early 2019. Find a battle. Maybe he could have said he won.
Oh, I know who I know who Glue Easy can definitely be bad news.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there, man.
Yo,
I'm not
we
gonna.
not doing no. Hey, chill out. Watch yourself. You about to tell me bad news of beat Glue Easy?
No. Glue. No, I'm saying Gluezy would definitely be bad news, bro. He has hidden character material. His bars are like a hidden character. Like, okay, I'm done.
Nah, you being disrespectful. You being
I'm not, bro.
disrespectful. You can't call bad news a hidden character.
I didn't call him a hidden character. I said his material, the bars.
You can't call his you can't call his bars hidden character. You don't have
Bro, look at what he did. Was it Swamp, the battle where he was 3 rounds of energy? Shout out to my nigga Fat Boy, man. He be like, bad news and fucking Bankhead. They just 3 rounds of energy.
just energy. That's it.
I mean, listen, bad news has like all the other attributes. Literally, he has all the attributes, right? Except for his bars. They don't be potent.
All right,
It's
man.
like light bars, like light material with like top tier energy. Like it don't mix, man. It don't mix. Even Suge, bro. Even Suge had to step up his pen to be able to stay in a position that he's in. Like, Suge couldn't keep rapping the same shit he rapped 3-4 years ago. He had to improve. He had to. Like, we in an era right now where everything is predicated on what you say. Like, you gotta have dope material. You have to.
Yeah, man. E said, "Tell
And
me,
that
yeah,
Tay Rock battle
yeah,
was
he
like the
is.
last like time, like every other battle last year. I didn't see anything from him. Like, you
Damn, man,
can't
he
go
called
from
that
having
nigga.
a great one rounder with Tay Rock, and then the next time I see you on a platform that matters, you not doing anything. Like,
Yo, that's
that's
crazy.
why I'm like, Glizzy was smoking,
Three
bro.
rounds of
Honestly.
energy is just funny as hell to say. Oh yeah, E
But then,
def.
but then again, I can't even say Glizzy is smoking because Glizzy don't be winning no damn battles. So it's like, I don't know, just whoever show up that day, I guess. I don't know, shit. Maybe the energy will be enough. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, that is crazy. But shout out to Bad News. My man E, yeah, E definitely echoes your sentiments. Cause he been saying the same thing about Bad News as well. Sensei said Bad News has to realize this might not be his profession. Let's get off the Bad News thing. Back to
Hey,
Glue.
yo, y'all gotta chill with that. This might not be his profession. I think he just need to step up his pen. Like, just upgrade your bar quality. Like, it's not hard, bro. It's really like any battle rapper anywhere. I don't care on what level. If you tell me it's difficult to come up with dope material, you're a fucking liar.
Look, man.
One thing, I'm not talking about 3 minutes straight. I'm talking about one bar that's like, ooh, that's if you telling me you can't even come up with one, you're a fucking liar. It's not that hard. All it takes is just a little extra effort when you write.
Hold on. My man E got Glue Easy with the upset over Rock. Oh wow, 2-1 upset. I don't see it, brother.
So, what? I mean, are you talking about like Elmer's glue and like a rock that you would find outside? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god. All right. All
What
right.
are we talking about? Are you putting the Elmer's glue bottle on a like actual rock and it's like, okay, glue over rock? Like, what are we doing?
All right, we ain't doing that. Let's be respectful.
Bro, I'm like, you 2-1. Like, bro, what battles has he had that shown? Like,
Yeah, I would love for
bro,
E.
what battle did Glizzy have last year for 3 rounds that was on the level of Tay Rock versus Geechee? His 3 rounds. Just give me one battle. Just one.
Um
You have to think about it. Do you see this shit? It should be
yeah.
automatic if you got a nigga winning.
Yeah, nah.
Niggas gotta think,
Um
oh man, what battle, man? Maybe that. Nah, I mean he lost that one. What about this? But nah, I mean he got smoked. Like, it should be automatic.
look,
Like,
man, I'm
bro,
with you.
it's just he has not shown anything.
I
The
got Rock
Gleazy
winning.
I think
I
could
got
hang
Rock
with the
winning.
Tay Rock I see right now is like 2017, 2018. Like when he was really cooking and really in his bag. Right now, the last year and a half, I haven't seen him. Like, you losing, like, clear, like JC, clear, Ab, clear, like Coffee, clear. Like, what we doing? Like, at a certain point in
Yeah, he
time,
did
it's
lose
like,
to
bro, what
Coffee.
are we doing? You have to start winning. And the only reason why I even get like on his line like this or say anything like that is because I expect him to be better. You were better like 2 years ago. What the fuck happened?
He became a Goonie. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, I got Rock. I got Rock clear. I'm gonna say 2-1. I think Glue gonna be good. I think Glue first round is probably gonna be his best round, and it's gonna be debatable enough to where he might win that. He might edge that round. I'm gonna give him that, but nothing more. Rock don't 30 too many people, so I just can't see a 30. But if he
I'll
ever
be.
if he ever had a chance to 30 somebody, this might be it because Glue been getting 30 like at an
I'm just like,
alarming
bro.
rate.
And Glue is dope. Like, we know he's dope.
Yeah,
But Rock is, you talking about outside of the goods battle, right? That little
right.
slip up. Rock is one of the most consistent battlers of all time. Like, if you put a top 5 most consistent battle rappers list, he's on there. He might even be top 3. Like, you don't just go in the ring and beat Tay Rock. Like, you don't just go. You have to really keep up all 3 fucking rounds. And he gonna have one of them rounds, one of them 3. It's gonna be like, oh shit, Tay Rock is smoking it. Like, he gonna have one of them where it's gonna look like that. he don't slack. Like whether you a fan, whether you hate the nigga, whether you don't, you not, whatever. Like, bro, he's consistent.
Yeah,
Like niggas
I
who are
agree.
consistent like that, bro, you gotta really be on your shit. And Glue just hasn't shown that. Shout out to him. But yeah,
Bet. Yeah. So clear win for Tay Rock. Clear win for Tay Rock. Let's talk about this Shotgun Suge franchise shit. Suge 2-1 clear. Like clear. Out the
I
gate. I'm
can't
out the
say
gate
it's
with that
gonna
one.
be clear. I can't go clear.
It's gonna be a clear one.
Like, what makes you say clear though? Let me.
Suge is the most improved battler of 2019.
I disagree.
Suge is the most improved.
I can't. I disagree. Okay, now let me ask you a question. With Suge, who'd he beat in 2019?
I didn't say he won the most. I just said most. See,
No,
most.
no, 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 no. I'm asking you, who did he beat in 2019? You mean one battle that he won in 2019?
Oh, well, he definitely beat Snake Eyes. That's a fact.
Okay, so we're going to the small league. Okay, so on
Small league. That
URL,
was a small.
who'd he beat?
Snake Eyes was a URL battle. What you talking about?
Oh, okay, I'm thinking of the what was the other battle that he took last year? I'm thinking of this other. What was the battle last year? Somebody else. I'm thinking. Somebody else. All right, so Snake Eyes. All right, I think franchise. They kind of like Snake Eyes. Kind of. I think franchise might could edge out Snake Eyes low key. I probably
Mm.
gonna lie.
Here's why I say he's the most improved. I mean I made like a little vid on YouTube about it. See, like even in basketball, the most improved player who wins that award, if you look in the history of that shit, it rarely goes to somebody who's on a winning team. So wins and losses doesn't equate to showing how much you improved as a battler. I'm talking skill wise. He showed us something different in almost every battle. So against Rum, he was bar heavy. Like even Rum was reacting to some shit. He was so potent in that battle. Like the first 2 rounds, third round it was bad, but the first 2 rounds he was so good that people start coming out saying like somebody was writing for him. Then against Pat Stay, like he showed the
Fire
ability to
battle.
use angles very well, even though there was like some predictable angles. But you rarely see him angle like that. Then in the third, when Pat Stay forced him to rebuttal, he had a pretty solid rebuttal. So he showed the ability to adapt and do like he's never rebutted before in his life. Against Snake Eyes, he was slick rhyming like a motherfucker. So like your traditional shotgun Suge bars is the vicious shit he said in the first round. On your mama porch, stab you 6 times in your dead eye. That's some gruesome bully Suge shit. But the slick shit, the we don't see eye to eye because you ain't got disability. That's different. Suge don't be saying slick shit like that enough. So every battle he showed me a different component. Franchise, I know what I'm gonna get. Consi- 3 rounds of energy, 3 rounds of energy, as you like to say. He will also
Shout out Fat Boy. I gotta give Fat Boy the credit. He was
shout out to
first.
Fat Boy. Shout out to Fat Boy. Is Suge my nephew? No, he's not. But three rounds of energy. What else he gives you?
Franchise got bars. Franchise got bars
He
though.
gives
Like
you
I feel
punches.
like
Yeah, a lot of
franchise one of them
punches.
people who his performance and his aggression and the energy he has, it stands out so much that I feel like people don't really be listening to what he's like saying. Like his bars are actually pretty good. Like for the most part, I
Uh,
think he's actually getting better, like battle to battle with his
See, I don't.
material. Like
I don't. I feel like franchise, like his setups be, bro. His punches be the same. Yes, his punches be redundant. Like I feel like he's saying the same words a lot in every battle. Like go back and watch like 3 franchise battle, and I guarantee you gonna hear
I
something
would
about.
say I'm not mad at that assessment, but I'm talking. Let me say it like this: his punches. I'm talking about the punch are getting better every battle.
I don't
Like
think so. I think they're getting light. All he does.
okay, so look from Danny Myers to Jack Boy Maine, it's clear separation of material. Like
Yeah, but
and I hope to play
you
that game.
stopped there. He had like 3 or 4 battles after Jack though.
No, but hear what I'm saying though. He also had 3 or 4 battles after Danny Myers, in which he got better every battle. That's what I'm
Yeah, but
saying. Like
but
he was
after
steadily
Jack,
improving
but we're
last
talking
year.
about current form. After Jack, he's regressed back though.
I don't think so.
Dog, we're on the Battle Rap Media Commission, right? What was the vote
Yeah.
for him versus Enes?
Okay, but then we can go to the same vote. What was the vote that we had when it was like a like 10-2 or like 11-2? What was the DNA and Ava? What was the battle? It was another battle that we voted where it had like a clear one or something. Oh, it was like Saga and Nitty, and it was like 11-2, and niggas was like, oh man, I don't think the battle was that clear. The votes don't mean that's how clear the battle was. It just means that's how many people thought
But that's
they
how clear
won.
this
It's
battle
not the
was,
result.
though. But that's how clear. But dog, it's a whole bunch. Here is a franchise round. Like the first round, it's punching, it's tool gripping, move different, lose whipping. Then I got the silence on it. He does the little click shit, and then insert punch. That's the first two rounds. Third round is bando talk. What you know about growing up in the bando trap? Like it's the same shit for the like dog. It's just he has to get new content in there. He has to find a different way to punch. He has to find different, and he got to pull from different references. That's what make
But I ain't
punchers
gonna
elite.
lie. I feel like he only just now was hearing that. Like I feel like from early 2019 up into the Jackboy shit, he didn't start hearing the he sounds the same shit until like the end of last. Like he wasn't hearing that for the majority of last year until like the end. So I feel like now him knowing that he's starting to get that little kind of critique that oh he kind of it sound like the same. I predict your rounds. He gonna have some in there. Now as far as him winning the battle, I think Suge will win just because Suge has experience. He knows how to close out certain battles, and Suge is another one of them dudes where all three of his rounds are going to be pretty similar, like a 7 or 8. Like it's going to be at that level all three rounds. You know what I'm saying? He can have a round that's like an 8 or 9, but normally he's around 7, 8 every round, 7, 8, right? Which is dope. For franchise to win, he has to have at least two of them 3 rounds be like an 8 or better. Like you have to really beat Suge. Like Suge don't really have to beat franchise if that makes sense. It's almost like if you want to beat a champ, you got to knock him out. Like you you ain't like should kind of just go in there do his thing. Like franchise really has to win the battle, like for
Yeah,
real. Like
I agree.
should
I agree.
so
Um,
but I think it's close though. I don't think Suge is smoking him because I could even look at Suge last year versus Jack Boy. Jack Boy beat him. Y'all very quiet about that shit. I asked you who did he beat, and you smooth passed over that Jack Boy main loss, and that was after Jack Boy just got bodied. So
no, he
I
lost to Jack. You didn't
we
say
give
you
Suge
didn't
his
ask
respect for
me.
stepping it up,
You
but we
didn't
still not
ask
gonna act
me.
like he
You ain't
hasn't
asked
had
me.
one of them ones out there.
You ain't asked me who he lost to. You asked me who did he beat.
But okay, but you can't tell me who he beat because he had a lot of losses. He lost to Nitty clear, he lost to Chef
But
Trez clear,
but
debatable
none of
Pat
that was
Stay.
my point.
You know what I'm saying?
But my point in being the most improved is not going to always come with wins. Like you can improve and
But
still lose.
My whole thing in saying it is that to think that he's going to clearly beat franchise when he hasn't clearly beat anything out here
because
is wild
because
to me. Like
because
I
you
don't think
you
he's
know
going to
why?
clearly beat any of these.
Because I don't see franchise being that much better than Snake Eyes. I actually got them like in the same. Like I feel like I don't like if he's
But did
better.
you have Suge clearly smoking Snake Eyes?
Yes, it was clear. Yes, first and third. I mean, yeah, was it first and second? First and second clear. Yes,
Eh,
yes,
I did
yeah.
have him winning the battle. I just can't remember if I thought it was clear enough. I did have him.
You know, if I know you now, Nico. Like you watch that battle, I know you're gonna have it clear. You watch it again. Somebody in the chat got franchise 2-1 or 30. Yo, Sensei. Yo, one day I'm gonna have you talk on the show, yo, cause she be saying wild
Bro,
shit.
franchise is not like this. My like he's not trash. Like he's actually good. Like this, why I'm kind of like wondering. Like it just kind of sounds wild to me that you like franchise. He just sounds the same. Like bro, he's still fire. Like there's a lot of battlers who every battle sound the same.
No,
There's a
no, no,
lot of
no, no. You can be consistently the same and still be good. I'm not saying that like he's bad. Like and see, this is the thing. I don't want this to seem because I feel like I've brung his name up in references in bad situations. So I want it to start seeming like I got like y'all know me. I don't have a favorite battler, and I don't have one that I think is just super
Oh, you
trash either.
definitely have a favorite battler. We ain't gonna act like that.
I don't got who is my favorite battler.
You definitely have a favorite.
I have a favorite battler.
Yeah, y'all listen to this dude Ledge, man, trying to play sick right now, man.
I
That's
no,
crazy.
I'm no. This is new. Who you think? Wait, who do you think my favorite battler is?
He ain't even catch the bar just now. Y'all see that? It just went way over his head right now, bro. That's how you know it's his favorite. He didn't even catch that.
Nah, I ain't catch it. I'm slow. Who? Wait, who?
Yeah,
What's going on?
real sick, man. That's your favorite battler, man.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
Is dead.
nah,
Listen to him. He ain't even punching out of it. He ain't even no rebuttal. Nah, we ain't doing that.
no,
Just all
no,
that.
no. Real
You
sick
know?
fire, but he ain't my favorite battler.
He definitely your favorite right now
No,
for sure.
you know what I'll say? I will say he's one of my. He's probably on that as far as most enjoyable to watch right now. He's on that he's on that short list with me. Like as far as most enjoyable to watch right now in current form, I would say sick chess. Like I've been like all these chess battles have been really good. Like he was good versus Tori. He was good versus Ars. He was good versus Bad News. He was good versus Geechee. Like the recent catalog of chess has really been good. Like there's no denying it. I'm not saying whether wins or losses you can debate him, but he's been really. It's been high quality matchups. Sick been good. There's a short list of people who I've been enjoying a lot lately. So yeah, but no, I don't have a favorite battler. But what I was saying, no, I got franchise being good in the battle, but I just think Suge is going to bring a little bit more. And I always give Suge, even when I think he's going to lose a battle, I always give Suge first because that's when he's like a street fighter, like he's like a video game fighting character. When all his energy is at full, he is like unbeatable. But the problem is your energy has to fade away in the next 2 and 3 rounds, and that's when the flaws starting to show. So I'm gonna give franchise probably the third, because that's when by the third, Sugar's gonna be gassed. He's not gonna be as energetic, which he needs for his punches and his bully style to be effective. But that stuff tends to fade away due to lack of stamina. And when lack of stamina and being tired, he's gonna forget some bars maybe or stumble a little bit. So that's what's going to happen. Wow. E said these are the list of now. E is being disrespectful to franchise. He said this is the list of battlers. This is the list of battlers who can beat franchise. Jay Kruger will beat him badly. Oh, I would probably pick Jay Kruger, so I agree with that. Truth Watson will beat him badly. Ty will beat him badly. Jay Lopez will beat him badly, and Trufo will beat franchise badly. The rest of the list is on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Damn, that was disrespect. That was very
You know, you
disrespectful.
know, you know, you when you go to a car lot and you buy a new car, you drive off the lot, feeling good about that new car. You know what I'm saying? You drive it around, you see it all the time. It's good, right? It's good to you. Then like maybe like a month or two later, maybe say 6 months later, you see that new car, like the newest edition of a car, and your car suddenly just don't have that same kind of appearance that it once did. Y'all just love everything new. The disrespect franchise just got through body bagging Jack Boy Maine. None of these niggas that y'all mentioned like is even on Jack Boy level. So can they please pass up the nigga he body bagged first before y'all start being blasphemous? Like please. Let's keep it real. This franchise. This ain't no hidden character. Some of these niggas need to get out. They ain't hidden characters, but some of them they ain't at that level yet. Let's just keep it real.
Hey man, I'm just
The
telling.
disrespect. And I'm not saying nothing against them because I think some of these dudes are fired that were mentioned, definitely fired. But clearly smoking franchise? Fuck is you niggas smoking on? Niggas is crazy.
Nah, nah. I don't know. I think
Anybody who got a dub over Danny Myers, they not just no regular type of nigga. Like I'm not trying to hear that from y'all. Y'all crazy.
um yeah. Out of that list, I definitely can see Kruger and maybe True. I don't know, but I don't know. I ain't gonna get into all this. Look, I like
Man,
franchise. I think
should 2-1 edge, man. Should 2-1
yeah,
edge. It's a close battle. I'll take should go more.
yeah. I'm gonna go Suge a little bit more than the Edge. I'm gonna go clear 2-1, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good, decent battle. Let's talk about Charlie Clips versus JC. This is interesting. They battled already 1 round. It was a Black Ice Cartel and Guerrilla Warfare like mashup, like kind of unified thing that they had. I remember that event, and I think I had JC edging it a little bit after the first two. Like after like I watched it, the first time I watched it, I gave it the clips. On the second and third watch back in the day, I was like, after a few watches, I kind of edged it to JC. That's neither here nor there. We're in 2020. JC came off a really good, strong 2019, man, where he was arguably undefeated. So this is where, though, a lot of times he finds himself in a little bit of trouble when he's going against guys that can do a little more than just rap and punch. He's going against one of the top five most well-rounded MCs in the game who can just do a bit of everything. I'm going to edge at the clips. I'm going to edge at the clips, man. 2-1. How you see it?
I was on here a while ago. I was talking about this battle, and I haven't changed my mind, dog. For me to believe that Charlie Clips is gonna magically start taking battle rap as serious as what he once did, like had to have seen something in 2019 that was just extraordinary, and I didn't see it. He had rounds that were great, fire, classic clips. Then he got a lot of rounds that were just, oh, okay, it's solid. I don't think he's gonna take JC serious. Like, even the twerk battle, as great as that second round was, the other two rounds was like, they cool.
He body fair.
So I think that's what he's gonna. That's who he is right now. Like, unless he's gonna be supremely motivated to battle somebody like it's like you guys were saying before. He don't have any more legacy battles. He pretty much battled everybody. Like, the only person I feel like he hasn't battled that's out there to battle is probably like a Calico, something like that. But he really why am I gonna believe he's gonna bring 2 to 3 rounds of all fire? Like, he'll bring one. That's who he is in this last 3 years. Who he is. I'll bring a round to let y'all remember who the fuck I am. And then the other two, I'm just gonna mix in freestyles and some okay bars you probably heard before.
No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing. He body Pharaoh.
That's who he is.
But he bodied Pharaoh.
Oh my god, bodied Farrah. Come on, bro. Like, can we stop playing? He didn't body her at all.
It was a body. It was 3-0.
It was not a body, bro. That battle was debatable to a lot of people when it happened. He has the moment of the battle for sure. Bodied her with that moment. But after that moment, what else is happening? The other rounds, I can't quote nothing else except for that one thing. He's that guy. One round, I'll have something that you'll talk about. The other two, he gonna phone it in. It's gonna be okay at best. Bars we probably heard before. Mix them with some freestyles, maybe a rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Some jokes. It's okay. It's gonna be solid. But you're not beating JC, one of the most consistent niggas. Again, top 5 most consistent niggas. He's on that fucking list as well.
Name somebody. Name somebody.
Be honest.
Name somebody JC has beat with Clips' archetype, who's well-rounded, funny, like entertaining, and just that's in the class of a top-tier entertainer.
So you going to the entertainer angle, because if you were just gonna go to an all-around angle, I was gonna say he beat Iron Solomon.
No, I'm talking about a top tier.
You talking about an all-around battler? He beat Iron.
Like a T-top who's entertaining, twerk entertaining, with bars.
Entertaining nigga, he beat DNA clear.
You put DNA as like a performance guy, like entertaining in that way?
He's definitely DNA is definitely are you serious? Like, his biggest moments are all based on perform. Like, he's one of the best performers, bro. Come on now. We're seriously saying right now, DNA is not. So how did he beat Chilla Jones? Huh? How was he getting niggas like that about? How did he get Ill Will up out of here? It was just material. He was just rapping.
No,
he's a performer. Like, come on, can we?
No.
DNA is not a. Oh my god.
No. What I'm saying is DNA is a performer, but it's
he's an entertaining nigga.
All right, I'll give you DNA.
He falls in like, bro. He does everything Clips does. Clips just a bigger name. He literally does everything Clips does. Like, you asked me and I told you, and now you trying to. Well, I don't know if DNA. Like, bro, DNA.
Okay, so you
Like,
got so you
you,
look. Okay, so look. This is what Nico does. He punches hard for one attribute, right? Or for one instance. So he gave me one. So that means his record is one in what versus these types. Like it's still a losing record versus like.
I mean, but see, here's my thing. Like when you saying the entertaining niggas, like who exactly are you referring to? Because there's a lot of entertaining, like Nitty's entertaining, right? A lot of y'all say he beat Nitty.
No, when I say entertaining, I'm
Like
talking
what?
about.
Chess is entertaining. He clearly beat Chet. Like,
No,
what do
no,
you
no.
mean entertaining?
When
Like,
I'm
this is
talking
what I'm
about,
saying. You got to
come
be
on, man, you
specific.
know the difference. I'm talking about performance. The guys who can perform as well as structure bars.
So you're just talking about people who are known for performance first.
Or has a strong balance of both. Like Nitty doesn't have a strong balance of both.
He
Like
does. Yes, he does. Come stop. What?
he has a strong performance. I'm out. I'm out. This show is
Right
over.
now? We're serious?
Nitty
Well,
is a
okay. I'm not even gonna punch. I'll punch on that. I'll punch on that topic another day. Like what I'm saying right now is, bro, who are those battle rappers? Because you're only talking about Clips, Hitman, Tay Rock. It's like a handful of niggas that you're talking about.
right. And but he's
K Shine battle had a debatable versus somebody who fits that type of
JC
thing.
lost
Tay
to K
Rock
Shine
smoked me.
clear. Let
He
me
had
give
a
you.
debatable. He had a debatable in a 1 round battle that should have favored Clips because that's what he would actually prep for. And he had a debatable with JC then. So now that he's no longer as motivated as what he was back then when they battled, I'm supposed to believe this nigga Clips is gonna bring two
No.
or
You,
three rounds of
first of
potent
first
material and fire for
first of
JC.
all,
Come
first of all,
on,
your
bro.
time.
Like,
First of all, your
look at
time.
who he
Your
is.
timeline is crazy because that Charlie Clips was gambling Charlie Clips. That wasn't prime Charlie Clips. So let's get that straight.
What
Secondly,
year did they battle? Because you just said it's not prime. What year did they battle?
I'm pretty sure that was like 20. Let's see, Clips versus JC on Black Ice. I mean, not Black Ice. Um, I'm gonna say 20. What's this? We in 2020, like 2014, maybe.
2014 was a prime Clips. Like your timeline is wild. You wild right now. That was Clips era, bro. 20, 2013, 2014. It ended in 2015 when Lex 30 them. But from them little 2 years, that was his domain. That was his shit. Are you
Mm,
serious?
we'll see. 24, maybe.
Bro,
Might
I'm
have been
just
his
saying,
domain.
bro. He already battled the nigga at a time when he was a lot more motivated to battle than he is right now. Like Clips don't really care about battling. Like, look, he probably still enjoy it. He probably still do it because he has the love of
Why
the
are you
craft and all that.
punching
That's
out
great.
of?
But
Why
he
are you
gonna
punching
bring
out
one
of what I
round,
said though?
and the other two are gonna just be verse twerk. First round, 6 out of 10. Second round, 9 out of 10. Third round, 7 out of 10. You're not beating JC with that kind of inconsistency with your rounds. You need to be at no lower than a 8 each round. For real. Let's keep it real. JC 2-1, man. Like, we put respect on somebody who actually being consistent. JC don't bullshit. Y'all giving niggas who go out there and bullshit rounds this kind of respect. Like, no. I'm gonna call it exactly like what you've been providing us with. Exactly how I see it is what you've been providing. Yeah, nigga, you taking an L. Show me that you actually serious, cause he ain't show me that shit. I got 1 round versus twerk, and I got 1 round versus fucking in the 2-on-2, and then the little moment there with fair. It's always 1 out of 3 rounds. 1 out of 3 rounds. 1 out of 3 rounds, and that's gonna beat JC. Y'all crazy as fuck. Put some respect on that nigga name, man.
This is okay. JC's record versus guys who I consider performers. DNA he beat. Want to give him the Clips one rounder? Cool. Lost to Shine clear. Lost to
He didn't
Top.
lose clear. Stop it. He did not lose clear.
Lost to Top clear.
Okay,
Lost
T-top clear. Okay.
lost to Arse in England clear.
I remember that. Yeah, I
And,
remember his excuse about it too. But I'm saying
and
we ain't gonna
lost to
punch
New
with
Jersey
that.
Twerk clear.
Okay, you talking about 3 people, bro. So out of them 5 battles you mentioned, he won 2 of them, had a debatable, and then lost 3. Like that's supposed to tell me he's like
Well, I got him losing four. I don't know where you got that from. I got him losing four.
what I'm saying is, bro, that whole JC struggles with performance shit that went out the window. Like in 2017 when he came back, like T Top definitely did work. You know what I'm saying, and stopped him in his tracks when he was trying to get to Lex. But like even at that time, like the very next year, he battled DNA, and niggas thought he was gonna get bodied, and he won clear. Like I feel like that shit is gradually like that's gone, like, especially after this 2019. Like that's out to
Yeah.
me. That's out. Like I don't see that shit anymore. Like at all. I don't.
All right. So you got JC too. Oh, and to Sensei, this is actually Nico, the voice of the West. It's not E. Isn't E talking unless E is in chat now. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
Nico,
I'm
voice of the
just like, bro,
Midwest. Nico
Clips
TV.
was one of them niggas at one time, right? And Clips is the nigga who could have been clearly no debating the GOAT, and he didn't want to. Based on your actions, you didn't want to, right? You didn't care. So I'm looking at your recent work. You always have that one round that in the moments that stands out in the battle. I'll give you that. But that's all you are. You're not somebody who I'm getting 2 out of 3 rounds from like that. I'm not getting 3 rounds like that. So I'm gonna get 1 round and then 2 okay or below average rounds. Like that's what I'm gonna get. So okay, that 1 round you're gonna go crazy. JC gonna be getting clowned. Oh my god, he was smoking JC. Oh my god, JC was getting smoked. And he gonna have his fans punch out of it. Oh no, he got one of them other rounds. JC wasn't that good. Clips 2-1. Like it's I know it's gonna happen, but we're being real. JC is going to win that battle because he's more consistent than Clips. Unless Clips does something he ain't did in years, JC winning that battle, man.
I got Clips 2-1 in the edge. I think he's going. I think there's going to be a debatable round that he's going to slightly win, and then there's going to be a clear round, probably the first that he takes because he's going to load up to try to get to try because I feel like if you can load up in your first round really heavy, it kind of affects the way JC presents his material sometimes, not all the time.
I think it's gonna be his second round because I feel like that first round is kind of gonna be him just kind of filling out the battle. Okay, see what we doing here. It's the same thing. Like you looked at Twerk, it was the second round. Farrah was the second round. Like okay, the first round I'm gonna kind of come out here. I'm gonna throw some bars out there. I'm gonna joke. I'll freestyle. It's gonna be kind of it probably be like his lightest round, right? And then the second round he'll turn up. Okay, I got him punched. I see what level JC has presented in this battle. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a response to what you did. And it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
No,
fire. You're gonna be like,
I think
damn
with
man,
the
Clips is back. But
I think with the New Jersey twerk situation, he purposely wrote like that because he knows uh NJT ain't got the stamina. He knows he's a fast starter, so he was like, it was smart. It was smart writing. Like I'm gonna give you
I'm saying he did the exact same thing with Farrah. Like
well, and
it's just to me,
And
it's
with Pharaoh's the same thing. It was more. It wasn't the same for the same reason, but it was more like because at the end he got into that fettuccine bag, so he alluded to her being like this battle rap floozy this whole time. It was like I'm gonna plant seeds these first these rounds to get to my initial point in the bottom half of the second and third. I don't think with JC he just knows, like you've been saying, JC is consistent all 3 rounds. So I don't think he's gonna waste time in this one. I think he's gonna get right to the shits. So,
I think Clips will probably win the battle to the I think leaving the battle the coach is gonna say Clips won just because on the entertainment value, Clips can say something that's like a 5 or 6 out of 10, but because it's funny or because he's using his personality, we rate it a lot higher. And people can be like, oh man, that's better than JC just rapping and just having good pen. Like I can see it happening, but you go back and you're gonna watch the battle again after watching it live and you're like, nah, JC won the battle. But Clips had a good round. It's gonna be one of them things, man. It's just who he is.
all right, well, we'll see. We'll see. Danny Myers versus Mike P. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm really looking forward to this one. You talking about two guys who can rap, punch. Mike P got the angles. Danny Myers, he's got like this uncanny ability to just really turn on the pressure in the later rounds. Like his second and thirds be really good, just as good as his first rounds. He's consistent. His rebuttal game is really nice. He'll give you three of them things. He even try to up it to five at times. And this is one man that could be a sneaky battle of the night, man. It could be like, yo, them two guys went crazy, crazy. I'm I'm leaning towards Mike P in this one slightly, and it's only because um he's really good at angles, but still punching. A lot of guys focus so hard on angles that they lose the aspect of rapping. I think that's be my problem with Oops a lot of times. Like, yes, I know you got a message that you want to get out there, but you still got to rap it well and like use other elements, punching. You can punch and scheme with your message a little bit too. He be losing me sometimes. He don't lose me, but he be losing that aspect a lot of times. Mike P can still get a message across and still rap well and tie it up and smooth it and have a really good delivery with it. And let's face it, Danny got a lot to angle on. So will it be enough? I think so. I think he'll slightly get this battle. How you calling it?
I got Mike P winning the battle. It's see Danny. I look at the environment that they're gonna be battling, gonna be in front of their peers, private event. So I'm looking at that. That's definitely gonna play a factor in how people feel with the battle for sure. But I'm just like in my mind, man, Danny is going to rap very well. He's gonna have bars consistently, 3 rounds, right? Definitely getting that. Very consistent. But Danny doesn't have many of those like rounds that's like, okay, if Danny raps at like an 8, he don't have many rounds where he just go 9 and 10. It's really just like 8, 7, 8, somewhere in there, right? Mike P has had rounds that have been like, oh shit, like this is standing out. Like he's had that. You know what I'm saying? And I think material wise, Danny's better. I think performance wise, I'd probably go Mike P. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike P is as well right now. I think he's trying to get back because I feel like a lot of people was kind of disrespecting him last year, and rightfully so, because he was acting like a hidden fucking character at times. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was acting like a hidden character. But then I look at Danny. Danny has at least 2 or 3 hidden character performances last year. So, you know, I don't know, man. Just to me, it's kind of like a battle. Like it's not a smoke break. It's not like take a break and go to the store or something like that. But at the same, bro, I said this before. Like it's not a battle that I'm like highly anticipating. Like if this battle wasn't on the card, I'm not mad.
You,
Like they're both gonna rap really well, but it's just gonna come down to who entertains us more. And I think Mike P is more entertaining than Danny Myers. I think that's what it's gonna come down to, bro. Because if we're talking about bars, Danny's gonna win. But it's not just about bars. You gotta entertain. You have to.
oh man, my boy Nico calling this a store run battle. What y'all want back from the store? Uh, damn,
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that. Like,
that's
listen, let's be
crazy.
real.
No, I feel like I
Like,
feel like I feel like I feel like T Top and Bill is the store run battle tonight. That's gonna be the store run battle.
I think T Top and Bill Collector are gonna be a much better battle than Danny and Mike P. And I don't think it's gonna be at their fault of not bringing us 3 good rounds. Or it's just, bro, like Danny Myers on URL, like he don't really have too many battles where it's like it's a wildly entertaining back and forth battle. Like a lot of times it's kind of like the Chef Trez like battle. Okay, y'all both said some cool shit, but nobody's really like running and jumping and leaping to go back. Like the chess battle, I think was one that stood out. That was definitely one that stood out. Okay, that was good. You got smoked by Stewie Newton. Okay, you
Yeah.
smoked. You smoked O-Red because O-Red didn't care to prepare and all. Okay, cool. But I'm like, what's the rest of like? We're just talking about URL. I know what he did outside of that. But it's URL, like it wasn't stellar. Even the Hollow battle, like I kind of felt
Oh,
like
he no he.
they both were very light in that battle.
I mean, he did smoke Big T something vicious. Like he got Big T out of there.
But at the same time, it wasn't bad. Like okay, he beat him, but it wasn't like, oh my God, like, bro, did you see how he was violating Big? Like, it wasn't that. It was okay, he won.
It was close. It was as close to bad as you can get though. Like it was a
But
very
no,
it was a
I'm
very
saying though, bro,
decisive.
if okay,
It was
if
very
that was
decisive.
Tay Rock or if that was Surf or somebody like that who had that same material and rapped it at Big T, it would have been a lot worse. There's something Danny Myers is missing that doesn't connect with the audience to make it where he's just smoking them. The old red shit, he bodied him because it was just obvious. Old red choking, he's stumbling, he's ending rounds early. Okay, so it's okay, that's a body. But even with that, bro, like how many people was looking at old red like, okay, you really just smoked like you bodied him by default. So I'm saying, like, I don't know, bro. I think Danny, to be honest, this is just my opinion. I think Danny's better off of URL, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree with that. I do think Danny traits.
I
Uh,
think he's dope on URL, but like,
I do
it's
think he's
just
better.
something's not there. Something's missing.
I just think priority wise, I think it's hard for him to really because it's about where you feel valued at. I just don't think he knows. He knows it too. He doesn't feel value as highly over there. His value is higher on these small leagues that call him and make him the main event. His values might be higher on King of the Dot as well. Like they value him. Like I feel like he's just a filler in the URL ranks. Like we're gonna put Danny. Like we need
Yeah,
some battlers for the update. Oh, it's called Danny. Oh, we need this app. Like Danny Myers versus Mike P could have been an update battle as well. Um, yeah, it's just about where he's valued
right.
at, and I've said that before. Like that's why I said sometimes you got to know your worth. Like that's why I feel like A Ward isn't going to go over there anytime soon because A Ward values himself. Like he feel like he's worth more than just being like the opening act on a URL card. But that's
That's
neither
a
here nor
fact.
there. I see Sin Wildin'. She got Danny with a 30 piece on Mike.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like. Listen,
that's not
Danny's
happening.
bars are fire, but it's like to me, like, okay, Mike P's not getting in there and choking. You're not getting the old red treatment where you're getting somebody coming in there and he's choking versus giving you these rounds by default, right? And Danny was fire in that one, right? But your
Right.
opponent chokes, you won the round by default. So I'm just gonna say that's a default win, right? Now I'm looking at it. Mike P is not giving you that, so you actually have to compete with whatever Mike P is bringing. And every time Danny gets in there with somebody who is entertaining, you use that angle with me versus JC. I'm using it versus Danny. What's his record?
Let's see. Who did you have him? Who did you have winning between him and Pat today?
I had him edging. That's a debatable. That was like a fire style clash. There was no winner in that one. But I think the fans won. I say like the fans won.
Mm, who did you have him? Did you have him? Even though he choked, so you had him losing the franchise.
Yeah, I had him losing the franchise.
Um, entertain. Did you have him winning or losing the hollow?
I had him winning because Hollow was that. And I seen there's some people, some of y'all had Hollow winning that clear. Like y'all gotta stop. But he beat Hollow, but how that was a light. Like I've
No,
never
man. No,
seen
we not
Hollow
doing
that
that. We
light
not doing
before,
that. We
bro.
not doing that.
Bro, you have to, bro. That okay, so that hollow was the hollow that battled Klitsch. That's the hollow that
Dog.
battled Lux.
All
That's the hollow that battled Big.
you
So
asked me
okay,
a
so that was
question.
A game hollow because
You
if it's not A game hollow, we gotta call it for what it
you
was.
asked
He
me a
was not A
question,
game. He
Nico.
wasn't even B game.
Nico,
Not even might
Nico.
have been C.
Nico, you asked me a question, brother. I'm throwing out names, and all I just need you to tell me did he win or lose. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
He had he. I don't even want
Because
to. It's not.
Hollow
I
didn't
can't
choke
even.
in the
I
battle. You
can't
said
even call it like what it should be called. It wasn't. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Give him a dub. This is
so.
you
So
give him a
like
dub.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
just give Danny a little more credit. Like he's beaten some. He's beaten you in your eyes. He's beaten some credible names that are well-rounded, good performers. You got him edging out Pat, and you got him beating Hollow. Like that's it. They didn't choke
Okay,
either, so
but
you
are
can't
we
say it's a
okay?
default
The
win.
Pat Stay one, you get more credit in my eyes than you do with the Hollow. Like the Hollow shit to me was like, I, oh, bro, it wasn't like okay, Danny versus B Dot. That was an impressive Danny Myers, right? Danny versus Pat Stay was an impressive Danny Myers. I like that Danny battle. I like that battle. That battle was fire. I can go back and watch that a lot. Right? Like there's certain performances Danny has where it's impactful, it's dope, it's fire, all that shit. But like him versus D is fire. Great Danny battle. He wasn't that versus Hollow, and Hollow was clearly phoning that battle in. He did not prepare material and perform like he was battling like Lux or
All
somebody
right.
who's like a big. He
All right,
prepped
we
that
gonna
battle like he was battling a PG.
we gonna move on because yo, we both got Mike P
I went.
winning. We both
Can
got
we
Mike
be
P
real
winning,
or can we
but
be real?
no, we can. We both got Mike P winning. I just think it's gonna be a
Edge.
little.
I gotta be an edge. I'm not mad. It's debatable.
Yeah, it's
Whoever
gonna be
shows
closer
up
than what
more.
you saying. I think it's gonna be closer than how you probably got it.
No, I gotta be in the edge. I gotta be in my like. I might wake up tomorrow and say, "Nah, I got Danny win." It's a whatever kind of battle.
It's not a whatever kind of battle, man. It's gonna be a good battle. Trust me. Trust me.
It's a whatever kind of battle,
It's,
bro.
yo, Nico, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be good. Watch. We gonna. This is gonna be one of when we do a recap. It's gonna be the first one we revisit, man. It's gonna be the first one, and
Danny
you
versus
gonna
Diz
have to
was a
give it
great
up.
battle. Do you remember how many people had that as a top 10 battle last year? Like I was probably the only one. There's something with Danny battles, bro. It just don't. He's gonna be Danny, but it's I don't know, like replay value sometimes.
Now you
Yeah,
trying to
shout
say?
out to him, though.
So you
Shout out
saying
to
no,
both.
no, no? You can't shout him out after that. We ain't doing that. So you trying to don't shout him out after that. We ain't doing we ain't doing that. All right. So the next matchup, man, John and Don versus Jerry West. This is interesting right here.
Now this is fire. This is now we talking. We talking. We cooking with some right now.
Oh, so you
Cooking with
happy about
fire
it? So you
right now.
geeked over this one?
This is a fire battle right here. Now this is by far better than Danny versus Mike. We not finna do that. This is one of the best battles on the card. I'm excited to see what Jerry West is gonna do with his first opportunity versus one of these niggas that he's been, trying to battle. John is one of them dudes you got to be on your A game because he just for some reason he don't be losing battles like that, and he knows how to handle these up and comers. Prep, Mr. Wavy, Jack Boy, he knows what to do versus you niggas. I think Jerry West is better than all them niggas, but you got to really go out there, fight for that shit versus John. So I think it's gonna be a fire back and forth. Like it's low key one of the battles of the night. I'm not gonna
Yeah, no,
lie.
it definitely got potential. I got Jerry West with a 30. I ain't even gonna hold you. No, I'm joking. I'm
Ooh,
joking. I'm joking. I'm
you
joking.
disrespectful.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, Jerry West out of the younger crop of guys that John defeats and gets up out of here, he probably has the best chance of pulling this off. Oh man, it's his benefit out of the other guys like Prep, Wavy, and Jack is that this might not be on a big stage. I don't know what the setting is going to be like. I don't think it is. I feel like
It's
it's
like
gonna
a private event, small room, all
yeah,
that gear.
private, small room. So that's something we got to take into account. We got to take into account that the all the tactics that John uses on a big stage because his whole thing is I'm gonna do this because I know you won't know how to react to it because you haven't been here before. That won't play a part in this one. So it makes me think that John angles John's strategy might not be as strong in this setting. I'm going to do the
I ain't gonna
unthinkable.
lie.
I'm going to do the
When's the last
unthinkable.
time you seen John be crazy in a small room like
That's what I'm saying. Like I listen, I know people got him beating rum in a small room. Uh
that's more like a default one?
I know people got him beating a lot of people got him the majority got him beating Geechee in like a smaller setting.
I don't know about no damn majority, but all right.
I'm just telling you, man. I'm just that's what I was seeing. What I was seeing. Like I didn't see too many like when the event was going on. I seen a lot of John 2-1 clears. When it came out, I was still seeing a lot of John 2-1s clear, not clear, but edges. Like I mean, for sure, I seen some people think Geechee won, but it was very much more so John. And my thing is, even in those wins, he wasn't overly impressive, but he was good. I don't know if you can be good versus Jerry West, who's hungry to try to prove he's elite. So I don't know. I think this, and I feel like I'm gonna be a dumbass too, because this is one of those battles where I'm about to pick Jerry West and John John's gonna win probably clearly, and I'm gonna be on that I told you so list that he loves to point out. But I'm gonna go with
Hey, look, get that I told you so list, bruh, and go ahead and tear that shit up after the battle, bro. I got Jerry West winning the battle. This is another thing I brought up for, and niggas really have never had a punch back for this. What's his record versus niggas who punch? John not the best nigga versus them type of niggas. Niggas like who are performers, niggas who don't really punch like that. He can get them niggas up out of here, right? But when you dealing with punchline niggas, we talking about the Magics. Okay, the Nitty battles by default. Red, you know what I'm saying? Even the Geechee shit, like a lot of these battles he took L's in or it was debatable. Like he don't smoke niggas who are punchline niggas. He don't smoke niggas like that. He doesn't. Like we'll just keep it real. He does not smoke niggas like that. Like even I look at Twerk, like he lost. Like versus niggas who actually punch, his record ain't really that good. Like the matchup is not in John John's favor. Like it's not. He can do more shit than Jerry West. That's a fact. But I just look at your track record when you get in the ring versus these type niggas. If Nitty doesn't
oh, you
give you
can't
one
just
of
be
them
saying that
default
shit.
rounds, you lose the battle.
Are
So
you?
I'm like,
Because you just be saying shit. I gotta make sure this is accurate what you're saying. Let me go down the list of the people he went against that were like punchers. He went against.
go down the list. He
Okay.
lost to O-Red,
Hold
lost to
on,
Twerk.
hold on. I'm getting it together. Because I gotta
Get it together now.
I gotta get it together now. In his whole career, you saying his whole career, right? Or you talking about just
Yeah,
recently?
his whole career.
Okay, so he went against New Jersey Twerk.
Loss.
He went against Rum Nitty.
Default win.
We ain't doing that. So he won.
We have to.
Yo. Okay, let's move on. He went against Tay Rock.
He lost.
He lost.
Clear.
Okay, he back in the day he went against Shine. Yeah, he lost that.
He lost.
He went. He went against JC. Yeah, I don't remember. That was at that sneakers store, that sneaker battle, sneaker shop battle.
Call it debatable. Call it debatable.
I'm trying to remember who I had winning that battle versus him and JC. I think I gave that to him.
I can't remember. It's been a minute.
I think I gave that's the one with Cardi B was there. Remember she was like
Right.
like a ring girl or whatever, like a model there for the sneaker joints. She was on stage. All right, he battled Chilla on his league. Remember that was a really good battle.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. I had Chilla.
I had Chilla with the edge. Damn. All right. I feel like who else he battled?
Hold on. Didn't he battle B Magic?
He battled B Magic. Yeah.
I'm thinking in my mind, I thought I had B Magic beating him too.
Wait, was that B Magic or am I thinking about
I could have sworn he did. Like I don't know if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Of course he did. I'm tripping. The PG. Yeah, the PG battle. Yeah, back in the day. Of course he did. That was the Proving Grounds joint, like 8 or 9 years ago.
I had Magic beating it. Like so, I'm saying you went through
too.
all these battles, bro. He don't have no wins except for the default win to Nitty. Like, and I'm just saying it's the matchup. I feel like he's better suited matching up against people who don't bar up as much as what he would bar up as. When you have niggas who are consistently keeping the pressure on him in terms of punchlines, I don't even know if you mentioned O-Red. O-Red was another nigga he lost to. Like, it's just the style. It's just the matchup. I feel like he's better suited matched up with other people. That's it. It's not saying that he's trash or something. It's just like that matchup has always caused him problems.
Yeah.
Because think about it like this. He smoked Jack Boy. Second round, body bag. Third round, okay, he walked off. So it's last 2 rounds. The first round, niggas was making that round debatable. Right? Now let's say Jack Boy Main was a puncher like Jerry West. That battle looks way different. Jack Boy material just could not stand up to the material that John had. He just could not stand up to.
No, I agree.
A nigga who actually can punch and bar up, he's not. Because a nigga who can bar up, you can't take like them big risks that John like to take, if that shit fall flat and you battling a nigga who can't punch, it's not gonna look as bad. When you battling a nigga who's consistently just barking on you with punches, it looks bad.
And what I like about Jerry West
So
is
nah.
while he's a puncher, he has other elements. He has performance. He can cut the lights off. He includes people. He's a showman. He's very comfortable. He's also poised. He has great defense. So even if you're going crazy, it won't feel like he's losing that bad because he like his posture. I pay attention to little shit like that. Like you can see when a nigga going crazy on Jack, he's emotional. When you see it against drugs, he likes to talk through your rounds. Like he got this veteran like poise about him that I like too. So I think he's gonna. So even if there's a point where John has a sequence where he's getting crazy, he's gonna handle that very well. I actually think I even think Jerry West can rebuttal too. Like I think he can. I just think I feel like he's calculated. I feel like he's saving it for like these type of matchups, big matchups. But I'm gonna go with Jerry West, man. 2-1 in the edge. It's gonna be a good battle, really good battle. But I'm gonna go with Jerry
Yeah.
West. I'm gonna take this. If he loses, I'm not betting against John ever against these type like these younger cats again. Like this this.
Every time John battles a punchline, I'm always gonna bet against him just because history has shown that you don't do as well versus them. He does well versus more like 4 bar setup niggas or more performer based niggas, like people who ain't really bar heavy or pin heavy. Like he does really well against them type of people. Against people who actually punch, he don't really do as well. Even the Geechee battle, let's say you have him beating Geechee, that's not a good John battle. Like his performance, it was not good. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh, he was
punchers
good.
for
I liked
whatever
him in that
reason
battle.
bring out that result from John. I
I
don't
like
know what it
John in that
is.
battle.
I can All I can say is that they applying pressure every round, so he doesn't have them spots where he can take big risks. Like he could take a risk versus Jack Boy. Jack Boy's not somebody who's scary material. He can take a risk versus Prep. You know what I'm saying? Or versus Wait. They don't scare him. They're not applying no fucking pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's more performance based. I can deal with that. But a nigga who's applying pressure with the material, that's a different kind of matchup.
Yeah, and like I said, applying pressure with the material, performing, doing different things outside of just punching, and even the setups are good. Like yeah, man. Jerry West is a polished brother, man. I don't feel like I don't get the same feel that Prep and Wavy and those guys gave me where I was like, I don't know. And like I said, the important thing about this matchup being in that it's the typical John going against up and comer or whatever like that. It's not on a big stage, and that's going to like if this was on a big stage, I probably would have went John. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. I feel comfortable in this. I'm gonna go with Jerry West. I trust the brother to pull this one out. We're gonna move on. Rum Nitty versus Big T. I'm gonna let
Okay.
you because I feel like you're gonna be very disrespectful to Tuna, so I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I don't think I've ever been disrespectful, but I'll say this. At first, I looked at the hidden character that is Big T, and I felt like, you know what? Last year, he turned into a real hidden character. I don't know what happened to him. But for some reason, and this is another thing, look at the history with niggas. Whenever these niggas battle Rum Nitty, magically they just decide today I want to show up. I don't know what it is, but whenever niggas battle Nitty, for the most part, some niggas don't. But look, Suge stepped his bars all the way up. That wasn't a standard Suge battle in terms of material. Stepped his material all the way up, right? I think Big T is going to actually be the best Big T we've seen in a long time because for whatever reason, he's the underdog. I had him being 30 when I first seen the battle announced. And I'm like, you know what? I doubt he gonna show up as a hidden character. A part of me feels like he gonna go crazy, or at least the craziest we've seen him in a long time. And then it's gonna be like, oh, he went crazy versus Romney. Oh shit, he made it debatable. Nah, he won the battle, and he's back, and everybody's back on Big T is fire. I feel like it's being set up like that because nobody is giving him a chance to win. So his expectations are at an all-time low. And whenever you put expectations at an all-time low, you're giving the other battler, like like all he has to do is be a 4 or 5 out of 10, and they gonna be like, "That's crazy. He was fired." It's being set up that way, bro. I think Big T gonna be dope. I still got Nitty winning. I'm gonna go Nitty 2-1. But I just, for some reason, I just see it being set up. It's a private event. All the battlers are there, so they're not gonna be giving him any issues in terms of his material. They're not gonna be booing him. They're not gonna be applying any pressure. It's a very comfortable battle for a hidden character, hidden comfort, right? So I feel like he's going to step up and be somewhat of the Big T we once remembered, right? For at least one of them rounds, he's going to be classic Big T, have another cool round, and Nitty just going to win. It's not a 30. I will back off of the 30 narrative, but, you know, I still got Nitty winning, but Big T, just don't be a hidden character. That's all I ask. Just don't be a hidden character.
Yo, Nico calling people hidden characters will never not be fun. It will never die. It will always be funny to me. But I was leaning run 30 initially, but something happened. I was trying to reach out to Big T for an interview. He hit me back, DM me like, brother, I would love to maybe after the event, but I'm locking in. He's been on socials, but he ain't been like that active like he normally is. And he's turned down several interviews, which leads me to believe like he's really crafting some shit. I asked him like you done writing? He said I'm done, but I'm never done thinking. So I'm like, oh, like he's like he might be even revising shit. He might got drafts, a whole couple of drafts for Rum, and that's the type of preparation you need when you go to get somebody as lethal as Rum. So I do expect a really good Big T, but I'm going with still going to go with Rum in a 2-1 edge. I think it's going to be probably we're going to get closer to that Big T that went against Danger Zone. That that battle he was crazy, but
I'm gonna be honest. Even that battle, I didn't really think he was good,
oh
but he
yeah,
still wasn't like, I
yeah,
don't know, bro.
you
Like
are bugging.
Big T versus Surf is a great Big T. I don't think I've seen that versus Danger Zone.
Yeah, you bugging, but it's all good. People bug out sometimes.
No,
It's
like
fine.
just no. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Going back and watching certain battles that I felt were just like powerful. When I watch them now, they don't really be that powerful. I don't know. Maybe it's just this era and the material we get now. It kind of ages previous material bad for certain people.
Stop it. Anyway, I'm,
I'm
I'm
lying. Okay, so
no, but I'm,
concede
I'm
this
talking about like
material is still
particularly
just as
with
fire as what it was in 2012. All right.
yeah, that shit was still cracked to me. Still cracked to me.
No, it's not still the same.
How you gonna tell me what? How you gonna tell me what it feels like to me? Yo, Nico, wow,
I'm
this
talking shit, man.
is my nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
I be
This is
talking
my guy.
shit, man.
We gonna move on. Cortez versus Av, man. I forgot almost. Slept. I feel like people sleeping on this one. I feel like people sleeping on Core versus Av. How do you feel about it? You think it's gonna be a goodie, or you think Av about to clearly wash Core? Like, how do you feel about this?
Can you hear me cool right now?
I can hear you.
You hear me? Okay, cool. I had to walk outside. Having Cortez, man, Cortez went crazy versus T Top, but I still don't look at Cortez as one of them niggas. I'm sorry. I don't. He's kind of like, he's a top tier, but he's like the hidden character of the top. Like if they
Oh
had
my
different tiers,
god,
like
yo,
he'd be like
yo,
bottom
no,
tier at
no,
the top.
stop talking. You're not about to do that. We ain't doing that.
He would be the bottom tier of the top tiers. That's who he
You
is.
called him a
I'm not
hidden
shitting on
character
him.
of the
That's
top.
who the fuck he
Oh
is.
my goodness,
He a top tier. He been around. He a vet. Okay, but he's not no
yo.
prominent factor. Like he a good battle rapper. There's a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? Have we forgot who the fuck Av is? Like, are y'all crazy? We were just talking about Av versus Twerk was gonna be one of the battles of the year, and now you telling me, oh, him and Cortez is gonna be close. What the fuck? Cortez not fucking with Twerk. What we doing?
Cortez arguably beat Twerk, but that's neither here nor
Oh
there.
my! God, we're going 3 years ago.
I'm
He
just saying,
arguably beat
hey,
him in a battle nobody cares
hey,
about. I,
I'm just saying, I'm just,
I,
I'm just saying, bringing it up, just bringing it up. You know,
Nobody 3 years ago. And in them 3 years, Twerk then ascended and fucking Cortez is descended. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. He's the hidden character of the top tiers. I'm not saying you're a hidden character because you are good. I'm just saying if there was a hidden character tier, bottom tier, he would be bottom tier to top tier. He can win battles. He can. He can even give you a moment once in a while, T-Top. But this is Av. Who do you niggas think he is? Arsenal better than Court. You seen what he did to
all
Arsenal.
right.
We seen what he did to Gluezy. We seen what Ab did to franchise. What are we? This is Ab. Y'all crazy?
As a man, I'm gonna go with
Man,
Av. I'm gonna go with Av, but I think Core's gonna be really
Jesus
good again.
Christ, man.
I think
I'm so disappointed in y'all people, man.
I'm gonna go with what are you talking about? Like everybody in the chat, everybody is picking Av to win
Bro,
this.
like, to even have to think about who's going to win, we know this is Ab. Cortez, shout out to you, bro. I think Cortez could be legendary tier if he was on King of the Dot. I still feel like to this day, if he ever would have just stuck over there, King of the Dot, he would have been great because they appreciate good and great rapping over there. They appreciate great rapping. URL does not appreciate great rapping as much unless you have a star presence and person. Like Calico can get away with not really barring up sometimes because that's Calico, your star. Cortez, bro, he would have been an all-time great King of the Dot. That's just my opinion. But this is URL. He's going against Ab. Ab is gonna be punching this nigga head off. I don't see Cortez fucking with it. He'll rap very well. Same way he rapped well versus JC and got 30. It's gonna be the same thing with this battle, bro. Ab 30, bro.
So my man Pyru said Av is
3-0.
he said Av has bars, he's nice, but his repetitive flow is boring. And I will say that sometimes the like he don't when he doesn't break cadence for like two whole rounds, it can get a little boring, a little boring. But I think he's done a better job at chopping it up a little bit. So I and then like again the setting matters. Av in these smaller rooms is tough to beat, man. Very tough to beat. So I agree. I got Av with a clear 2-1 in this one, but I think Core is gonna be really good. So yeah, that's how I feel about that one. We're gonna move on to what's next. Let's talk about this whole Chilla Jones versus New Jersey Twerk. Let's talk about this. Let's really talk about
Oof.
this. Um,
A part of me feels like, listen, I fuck with Chilla Jones heavy, bro. He's fire. Him and Nitty is classic. I don't need any more time. Let's let it marinate. I don't need any more time to marinate. The battle's a classic. I don't want to hear none of y'all talk. It's a fucking classic, right? Twerk presents different problems than Nitty. Nitty is a good performer. Twerk is a great performer.
mhm.
There's a different level that Chilla is about to stand in front of. It's a different kind of pressure that he didn't see versus Nitty. He had a very comfortable. I told niggas it was comfortable before it happened. It's a comfortable environment. Facts. But the opponent, a little bit different. A little different bark. It's different. I got Twerk. 2-1. I Chilla. I don't know, bro. This might not be one of the ones for you, sir. I don't know. Think he gonna be fired, but
I don't. This is like this and the next battle after this are the two toughest to call. It's like, do I go with the consistency, the bars, the well-roundedness? Because people be forgetting. Yes, I know Chilla introduced a higher level of scheming, right? And I know he's been, but throughout his whole career, he's still been punching really well too. People forget he can punch. Like even in the JC battle, right? Classic battle, but he was punching in there. What did he say? What was the line? Like, if I peep inside that Jeep you drive and I see Papes, I'm gonna follow you with this chopper like a high speed chase. That's a punch. That's crazy. He was in his bag. So he's been doing that. He's also implemented angling. I think that's what kind of got people giving him the third in that run battle. Some people got because like he was like, okay, I'm gonna show you I can punch with you. I'm gonna scheme with you first 2 rounds. Third round, let me hit you with this angle shit because something that I don't feel you can do and he kind of set it up like that in the press conference or in the face off or whatever. Like, what do y'all think he can do better than me besides punch? And he kind of alluded to that in the third. So I thought planting the seed for that narrative was dope. I think with Twerk, he can kind of get in that bag where he can try to show different facets of his game. But I'm trying to if for 3 rounds will that be enough with the high impact shit that Twerk be saying. But the thing with Twerk is, am I how positive? What's my percentage on being confident that he's gonna have all three? And I guess I would ask you that. Like, are you about
I mean,
60%, 75%? Like, where are you at percentage wise where you feel like I'm about 65, 75% sure he's gonna have all 3 rounds for Chilla? Where are you at with
I'm at
that?
100. I'm at 100. I'm at 100 because in my mind, bro, look at how Twerk's year is supposed to start off. Like the battles he's taking, to me, it tells me he's trying to take it serious. Like he's supposed to start out the ab battle should have happened, got pushed back to this year, so he's gonna have ab. Then right after that, you're gonna have Chilla.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think was there one more that he had that was like a big ass major kind of battle. Like he has like I thought it was a Chef Trez. I think that's like one of them, something like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you got
I
Chef
don't
coming up.
think Twerk. I don't think Twerk is playing with any like because this is my thing, bro. Twerk is really in a position where he could be looked at as the best battle rapper in the world. He has all the attributes, all the skill set to do that. And the only thing that held him back was himself, his own lack of preparation. I don't think he's going to let another year go by about what ifs. We have never seen a full calendar year of the best possible New Jersey twerk. We still have yet to see that for a complete year. We yet to see that. He could go this year and win champion of the year easily. That's how talented that man is. So for me, battling Chilla, I don't think he took this battle if he felt like he was going to get in there and half ass. I think he's ready. Just the matchups he's taking tells me, okay, he in a different space right now. Okay, he ready. So to me, I think I'm at 100%, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he gonna get in there and bullshit.
Another thing I'm thinking about is even though it's a small room, the entourage. Chilla, it's weird because even though Chilla was there at the URL before a lot of these niggas, I just feel like he's not in that clique anymore. Like he's not considered a URL guy anymore. So I feel like it'd be like as far as people on his side at these venues, it'd be completely one sided. Like I feel like a lot of the URL brass, the staff, and everybody included is going to be like kind of on Twerk's side with this one. On Cam, that's going to look away. In the building, it's
He,
definitely going to feel away.
I
So
think, I think it's gonna be a lot better on camera. On camera for us, the second watch. Well, no, for our first watch, excuse me, on camera, our first watch, because it's not gonna be no pay per view for it. So when we watch it on camera, it'll be a lot better for Chilla than what I feel like it's gonna be in that.
yeah, I would think
Because
so. I would
Twerk,
hope so.
like, if anybody needs an example of what I think this battle is gonna look like, look, just watch Jersey Twerk versus JC. Twerk in a small room, just surrounded by his peers. He is a like that battle, like that's some of the greatest fucking rounds. Like that's like, come on, like that's some of the greatest material, bro. Like Twerk has that ability. If he wants to, he can just make you look crazy. Like ah,
I'm I'm
it's
I'm
just
leaning I'm leaning towards Twerk, but I just don't trust. I don't trust him,
that's
man.
the only thing. That's the only
I don't.
reason why you wouldn't have him win this because you don't trust him. But
I
if
don't
you're going based on who's better, you would go with Twerk.
yeah, Probably.
That's what has me like I can't pick Chilla because it's like if I'm not looking at who you're gonna choke or stumble, your preparations at 100, who wins? To me, Twerk clear. Like I don't even have to think about it. It's not even debatable to me. And it's not to say that Chilla gonna get bodied, but you're clearly gonna lose 2 out of 3, in my opinion. And the only reason why I make this battle a debate is because you have to preface it by saying, well, if he's fully prepped. But I don't think Twerk is coming out in 2020 to bullshit. Like the battles that he has, he's gonna have Av, he's gonna have Chilla Jones, he's gonna have Chef Tress within like the first couple months, right? 2, 3 months.
And he
That's not a
but
resume you take
yeah,
up front in a year
Nico,
if you're gonna be bullshit.
yeah, but Nico, he also got somebody else that's top tier, which leads me to
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, we'll talk about it off air. Uh, and I'll just and this is I guess this is playing a part in it too. So I can't but like as far as level of importance, I don't know how you're gonna be because if you I just don't see him being fire all 3 rounds against Chilla, then Trez, then this next opponent. It's just like you gonna that's asking that's you're asking him to do something he hasn't done. Be fire.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, bro. We also said the same thing. Well, I didn't say this, but Battle Rap said the same thing about Chess a year ago.
That's
And
true.
all it took for him was just to go out there. Bro, it's literally just taking more time prepping. Like not choking and stumbling. It just comes down to your effort. It's just an effort thing. That's all it is. So you're talking about him really starting to care. Like to me, like I don't know, because I actually been in the ring. I battled before. I prep long ass 5 to 7 minute 1 rounders. I've done this. Like it, it's all about just prepping, just giving effort. Okay, maybe I might not be able to go out here. You know what I'm saying, and go hoop. Let me just go ahead and get this material right. Okay, maybe I might not be able to get on 2K or get on Call of Duty. Let me go ahead and get this material. It's just little shit like that.
But
That's
see,
all preparation
yeah,
is,
but
just
see
giving effort.
the difference with
So
the difference with that chess and that chess situation is Geechee like extended his hand out to him. Like even North said that they had conversations. Like Geechee would call chess. You know what I'm saying? It was like a like I want you to get right so bad for this battle. Like I'm gonna call and check. Like people like I don't know if that's going on with Chillin' and Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
and
I don't think it needs to happen because I don't feel like Twerk is where Chess was at the start of 2019. Like
well
Twerk is
no
still.
they're not at the same level. But I'm just saying I don't know if Twerk is has because in order to do that, to prep, you got to change a lot. You got to change your surroundings. You got to change your habits. I don't know if that's going on. Like I don't,
Eh,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
nah, it just takes you being just giving. Just coming from me, bro. This is my opinion. I feel like it's just the effort thing. Like it's just effort. Like he normally preps battles 3 days or the day of a
I'm going with
battle.
Chilla.
That's most of the time what he does for all his battles, right? If you okay, instead of doing a couple days prior to it starting to write, do like a week. Okay, you started with a week. Okay, now make that 2 weeks.
Look,
Okay, now make that three
I'm
weeks.
gonna
Okay,
go
now
with
make it
Chilla.
when you first give it. Like it's just little. It's not that. It's not hard to prep. That's why I'm like, bro. It's not hard to
You
prep. Like
keep
that's an
saying it, but these
excuse
guys
people
aren't.
use,
You keep
bro.
saying it's not hard to prep, but these guys don't be prepping. So yes, it's not hard.
Because they know they can get away with that shit. Look at his resume. He can't get away with none of these battles not prepping. If Chilla Jones packs him up, that's going to be a bad look for him. If Chef Trez packs him up, that's a bad look. These are not safe battles. If he was going to do that, he would be taking the big T's like he did last year, the Sharones. He's not taking safe battles to be doing that. That's why I'm saying, bro, look at the resume that he's building for himself early. If he was going to want to do exactly what you're saying, pick safer battles. These aren't safe. These are like you playing with your career with these battles. You can't go out there bullshit. That's why I think he's going to prepare. He know he can't bullshit. Whenever he stands in front of one of these pin game niggas, he always goes in there and tries to show you levels every fucking time.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna lean Chilla. I just I'm a safe guy. Like I just don't trust it. You gotta I gotta see it to believe it. Like I hear you. The resume that he's building looks like he's serious, but until like if he get through this first one because this is the first hurdle. He gets through this hurdle, he got my
Mm-hmm.
vote for these next couple of battles. But I gotta see it first. So I'm gonna bet against him so he can prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. And because I actually think Chilla is good enough to beat him too. Like I don't want to dismiss Chilla. Like Chilla.
Nah, chill is fire, man. He
So
fire,
so
man.
I'm a.
This those safety first ass nigga, man.
It really ain't safety first. It's a combination of it. But I really do think Chilla possesses a lot of different shit that can trouble Twerk. Like I do think that like Chilla can rebuttal too. I don't know what people just box Chilla up because his strongest attribute is so strong that people just forget about all the other elements that he can do. It's like it's weird to me. He's not one dimensional at all. So, but anyway, that's gonna be a high level battle, in my
That's a
opinion.
fire one.
I really love that
That's
one.
a fire.
So that's how I feel.
I don't think the battle will be better than him and Nitty.
No, no,
I
no, no,
don't
no, no,
think
no.
it will be,
No, I don't think so either.
but I think it will be fire.
Yeah, yeah. I would put it more in the lines of what was a fire battle that I wouldn't say a classic, but it was really good. Like I don't know, like Chess and Danny was good. It was a really good battle. Uh, somewhere in that ballpark. Like Kayshawn and Geechee. Like that was a really good battle. But it
That's I ain't gonna that's a great battle to me.
well a great battle, but it's
That's
not a classic battle.
do you say Chess and Geechee?
No, I
Or you
said
said Shine and Geechee?
Shine and Geechee.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah. I feel like that's a great battle. Like
Yeah, great, but I'm saying
just
classic is like Solomon. Like
a part of me feel like that battle. Well, I think it's more so because of Shine's material, but I don't know the back and forth. That was a good battle. All fire battles.
wait,
That's a fact.
time out, wait, no, no, no. What were you about to say? Shine and Geechee was better than Rum and Solomon?
I would go back and watch Geechee. Okay, I'll say it like this: if I break it into what I'm gonna watch from that, I'll watch Geechee's rounds, Nitty's rounds, and then the other two is debatable. Like
Nico.
certain people are fire. Iron Solomon was fire. He was great. I mean, Penn was on a different level, right? But just because it's that fire, it doesn't get me to go back and rewatch.
Nico. This is gonna be over.
Bro,
This
I'm just saying, like, bro. Sometimes people can be so fire, but it didn't like catch my attention to this. Okay, I have to watch this before I go back and watch a Hitman round, or I go back and watch
watch watch watch watch
back and
Rum
watch a
watch
Nitty.
Rum and Iron one more time, just before I because
It's a great battle, classic. You can say that, bro. It's great. I had Nitty winning the first and third clear, but I felt like Iron Solomon was great every single round. I feel like, well, I won't say great. I'll say he had a great second round, and the first and third were good. And I felt like Nitty had a great first and third, and the second was good.
all
But
right,
either
yeah.
way, like I'm not mad. Like the battle is great. It's
we
one of
we
the
gonna
best
talk
battles,
we're gonna
right?
talk about this
But I'm
off
just saying, bro.
air.
Like if I go back and watch that battle, I'm gonna watch Nitty's rounds more than I'm gonna go back and watch Solomon. I'm saying that's just how it
Okay, we'll talk about this off air because I got bars for you. But
is.
we I'm gonna end it off because I feel like this is going to be the battle of the night in my opinion. O-Red versus
This
Chess.
the last one.
Yeah, O-Red versus Chess. I feel like this is going to be the best battle of the night. I feel like
I don't.
I know, but that's how I tailored this. Like I started from what I feel is gonna be the weakest battle to the strongest. I feel like O-Red versus Chess, man. I definitely think, but you do think it's gonna be a good battle, though, right?
I got just smoking over it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna lie. I got chest clear, bro. Like clear,
Wait, what? Wait,
bro.
what?
O-Red had a debatable battle with Geach. Dope battle, fire
I
battle.
got Red winning. I got Red beating Geechee second and third.
If you have O-Red winning, I'm not mad at that. I can see the argument. Like I said, I'm not mad. It's a debatable. I'm not mad at it either way, right?
Yeah,
But he had a debatable with somebody who did performance wasn't there. You're adding an element in there, bro. Look at O-Red record versus these performing high energy ass niggas. Look at his record. Look at that record. And it's gonna start looking crazy. It's gonna start looking crazy. Look at all these top tier performer star. Look at these niggas. Red be losing. He be losing bad too. Chess of that caliber. Like that performance is different, bro. I got Chess 2-1 clear. Like Red don't, but Red don't have another gear that he can go to, bro. He gonna punch, he'll bar up, but he don't have another gear that he can go to. Chess got that next level gear. Like if old Red can go, let's say Red can go, let's say 8 out of 10. Them 9 and 10 rounds ain't really his forte, but he'll give you 8 out of 10. He'll give you eight. He not giving you 9 to 10. Chess has rounds that are 10 out of 10, bro. Like it's a different level, and Chess gonna rap longer than this nigga.
Well, that's a fact. That's what.
So I mean,
Yeah,
like every
that's for
chess
sure.
battle he go into,
We can
okay,
count on
you
that.
Chess gonna rap 10 minutes. If his opponent raps 5, he's still doubled up. So I'm not expecting like Red to match him in terms of material. So I got Chess, bro. I got Chess. I think Red will be dope. I think it'll be a good battle, but I just feel like it'll be a clear winner. It'll be a clear win in
So I
favor of
so
Chess,
I
in my.
I got Chess winning. I don't think it's gonna be nearly as clear as you making it seem. I feel like, or another reason I got Chess winning is because not only is he coming off a strong year, he's back in his bag, he's performing well, punching well, talking that shit, grown man bars, and also it's just like this confidence. And Red was a name on his hit list, so it was like Shine, Red, Calico, and somebody else I forget. When he's like, if he's naming you, he's got something in the clip for you that's deadly. I feel like that. I don't think he's one of these lazy name callers. Like I'm just gonna call your name out and it is what it is. I feel like if he's calling your name out, he specifically wants to have a conversation with you. That's not really good. That's not that
Yeah,
doesn't
I ain't gonna
present.
lie. A lot of these conversations here ended in a L.
Wait, what?
A lot of these conversation scenarios you name and that ended in a loss for him.
No, he hasn't battled anybody that he's called out like that yet. He hasn't. Who is he called out? He didn't call out Geechee. That battle just happened. Like I'm saying, I feel like he's called. Actually, he called out Saga. We seen what happened to that. And that I remember him like he had vlogs about trying wanting to battle
Oh, you
Saga.
talking about? I thought you was talking about Red for a second.
No,
My
no, no,
fault.
no, no. I'm talking about Chess. Chess when he
Okay, my
calls
bad, my
out
bad.
people, is it will to me I would be worried because he doesn't do it really at all every but to have a list of Calico, Red, and Shine, he wants Shine badly. So I feel like for you to be on that hit list, he specifically has something for you that is gonna fuck you up. So for that alone, I'm kind of like, oh shit, he called you out. He that's not a call out guy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Chess. I think his skill set does present problems. Also, I'm a little worried about Red. Just I don't know in these big battles like this, he does lack a bit of like just this star quality. But like I said, I got him beating Geechee, and Geechee is a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got it much closer than you. I feel like if Red is going to win this battle, he can't be flustered. He gets easily flustered, whether it's the crowd, whether it's a little bit of physicality. Like if Chess bumps him, like if Chess does what he did to Arsenal with the whole "I don't believe in astrology, you don't get no space." Like that nigga Red will be going crazy crying over that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if he got the proper composure to deal with a nigga like Chess. So that's another thing I'm thinking about. Also, I don't know what subjects outside of the sports references and the chess name flips that I know he got coming about chess piece and chess plate and all that shit. Like what other factors are you gonna present to really get chess up out of there? I don't know. I'm gonna go with chess 2-1 the edge, but I do think Red's gonna be nice. I do, but I agree.
Red will be good because it's a small room and that's the only place that he's good on, so he'll be good in there. But Chess clearly, bro, like It's nothing. It to me, it's not even like I can't even debate it seriously. Like it's just the matchup is not in his favor. O-Red, the battles O-Red needs where he'll excel or he'll do great or it'll be him winning or have a debate. He needs to battle niggas who probably I won't say low energy, but niggas who aren't high energy, niggas who aren't high performance, niggas who are more, you know what I'm saying, punchline type niggas. Like he does really well versus people like that, right? He does when he battles niggas who have performance, niggas who have like energy and like start barking, he don't be doing shit. He be losing a lot bad. Like
Yeah.
that's just who O-Red is, and he can't battle nowhere. He can't battle in no room that's more than like 20 people. Like if it's more than like 20 people, it's bad for him.
Oh, we ain't doing that. Not 20. We ain't doing that. Like give him a
What
give. We
you
can't
mean
give him
we ain't doing
60.
that? That's exactly what we
We
doing.
can't give him 60.
No,
Get a
like
man 60
30.
people, bro. We ain't doing that.
He ain't
45. Can we meet at 45?
man, but look at the what we talking about, bro. I could go outside right now and see 45 people.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said 20, dog. We ain't doing that. He a professional.
I could fit 40. I could fit the crowd that he would be good in front of. I could fit it in my room right now, bro. That's sad.
Jersey. And on that note, Jersey. All right. This is it. Uh
My niggas only good in front of niggas in a
all right. All right. This
he's
is
a
this is
hidden
the end of the
character
show,
if it's
dog. We
more
ain't
than
doing that.
50 people, bro.
Okay,
Come
stop. Why you keep
on, bro.
repeating it though? Like, but why you keep repeating it? Why, why you keep repeating that?
Why he turned into a hidden character when it's more than 50 people,
Why you
man?
keep dog? We not calling Red a hidden character. Look, hey, every
Yes, he is. When he get on the stage
all right,
with more than 50 niggas, he's a hidden character.
all right, all right. I got chess 2-1 in the edge, in the edge battle. Yo, you never coming over here again, bro. This is crazy. I'm
Hey, don't
crying.
do me like that. He turns into you gotta put theme music to it. Summer Madness. Oh, Red hidden character.
All right. Oh man. Oh man. What up, DME Detroit? You did get you fucked me up in FIFA. Albeit you hit me up like at 4 in the morning, talking about want to play. I feel like you lined me up. You lined me up. I'm prepared next time. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout
OYK.
out all the good people, man. I'm sorry if me calling these people hidden characters is making you upset. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
All I can
fucking with
say
it.
is
They
that
actually
there's more
fucking with
hidden
it.
character talk to come.
No, they fucking with it. I see a lot of crying laughing emojis. Pyru, what up, though? DME, OYK, Visuel in the building. Uh, shout
Oh,
out to
shout
people
out
who's
DME, man.
yeah,
What's going on,
yes,
man?
sir, yes, sir. Shout out to my man Selson Blue, Rodney. Shout out to Sensei who's in here going crazy. That's my homie. That's my girl though. Appreciate you, Rick and Yusuf, yeah, and everybody else that was in here. I seen Shoe Gang in here, Tim the Genius from Let's Talk Battle Rap, and everybody. He said when it's more than 20 people, he become a hidden character, dog. That's crazy. Yo, Red, shout out to O Red, man. I got you being competitive in this battle. It's gonna be really good. Um, yeah, man. Nico TV, yo. So we still doing you doing your show tonight?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, about like 5-10 minutes, and I'm gonna start up on my side. Let me give a shout out to all the people, you know what I'm saying, to tune into the to my guy Les Top Tier Podcast. I appreciate all y'all support, man. I'll be seeing y'all on the Twitter side of the game, and you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube side of the game, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying, tuning in, man. Definitely all love to everybody, all the supporters and whatnot, man. My guy Ledge, Top Tier Podcast, man. Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate you having the show, man.
Hey man, you my brother, dog. You know you got it, man. Anytime I see you in here, man, you can definitely come on. Follow him. What's your handle on Twitter? Is it at Nico TV?
Yeah, on Twitter, man, y'all can find me at Nico TV underscore. You know what I'm saying? And then on Discord, man, you can find me at Nico TV.
Bet. Uh, shout out to like I said, shout out to my chat family, man. Y'all always coming in, showing me mad support. And for that, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have giveaways going on soon. Just like little light stuff, nothing major. So if you want to be a part of that, definitely stay tuned for more. Also got new segment, new shows, all that good shit. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. This was the URL TV, the app prediction show. And we'll see you guys next time with the recap. All right. So tune in. It's gonna be immediately after um a few well, it's not even live. I'm talking about immediately after the pay-per-view. But it's gonna be like after maybe the first, I'll say 3 or 4 battles get released. So maybe sometime next Friday, Saturday, after a nice amount of battles, because they got rid of the smack. All the smack volumes are out, so they got no other choice but to drop all these efficiently and expeditiously. All right, so we'll see y'all later. And as always, keep it battle rap. He called him a hidden character. That's crazy. As always, keep it